What's up, guys? Back for another week of our amazing lifestyle newsletter. And in this video, we're going to be dissecting label reading, which is something that you all should learn how to do for when you're grocery shopping to make sure that you're getting the best foods for you and your body. So we here at the Lifestyle Campus, we like to operate under the rule that less is more when it comes to label reading and a bunch of other stuff that we'll get to in the weeks to come. But specifically for label reading, what less is more means is that when you go to look at your ingredients list, let's see, our lighting is kind of working against us on this. Okay, so the ingredients list, it will usually have all the added ingredients. So this is almond milk. So one might think, oh, well, there's just almonds in it, right? Well, it should be. But you turn and it goes through that list of labels. We would ideally like to see you buy products with 5 or fewer added ingredients, okay? 10 at absolute max. We don't want you to have over 10. But the second rule that we have is, and it's a pretty popular rule in nutrition, is if you can't pronounce the word, it's probably not good for you. If you have general know-how of how to read and you're looking at a word and you're like, I don't know how to pronounce it, then your body's going to be like, when it goes in, it's going to be like, I don't know how to process it, so let's make you fat, okay, or unhealthy, right? So, Silk almond milk, it's not terrible, but it's not the best, okay? And here's why I say this. Because it has almond milk with filtered water, vitamin and mineral blends, okay? So when they get into blends, it's like they'll go calcium, vitamin E, vitamin A, and all this stuff is in a blend, which you don't know exactly how much is in there. And, you know, if there's even vitamin A in it. They'll hide it under a blend because the FDA doesn't really regulate labels unless somebody gets hurt or unfortunately dies. The other thing to look out for is when it says natural flavor. Natural flavor is, they might as well just say, hey, it's a form of sugar that we're not prepared to tell you about, because if you're looking for a non-sugar drink, you're not going to pick this up because we're going to say sugar in it. Okay, so a natural flavor could be a natural sweetener, which is still sugar. So keep that in mind. The same thing goes when you're going for nut butters, like almond butter or peanut butter, okay? This peanut butter is actually okay. It has sugar in it, but sugar is not we would like you to limit your refined sugar, but if you need it for a treat here and there, that's fine. This peanut butter contains, in its added ingredients, again, that lighting's kind of working against us there, so I'll read it to you. It's got roasted peanuts, sugar, palm oil, sea salt, okay? Technically, that's under 5. I don't like that it has palm oil and sugar in it together, because that's like two bad things, 2 wrongs don't make a right, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? If this is what you can afford and this is what's at the store you shop at, this isn't going to kill your progress, okay? Now, you go to this almond butter, which would probably be the winner here, because the only ingredients are almond and salt. Okay? So, I hope you found that tutorial helpful. In conclusion, we'll go over those rules again. Our lifestyle rules for label reading when you're purchasing products that are packaged are 5 ingredients or less is ideal. 10 ingredients max or less is okay. Try to limit the amount of sugar that you see on the package. So if you bought 2 things that have sugar in them, maybe let that be your max in your cart. Then find things without sugar in it. And then finally, if you see words you can't pronounce, your body's not going to know how to digest it. So maybe elect not to pick it up. With that, I'll leave you with one more tip. Shop on the perimeters of the grocery store. We'll talk about that in future newsletters. But that's where you find the fresh whole foods, and you don't need to worry about label reading because, quite frankly, celery and broccoli, just have celery and broccoli. Later.